Most of us know Triumph has a motorcycle company, but did you know Triumph also created cars decades ago? Well, today we have got our hands on one of the coolest cars produced during the heat of World War II. But did you know that Triumph was bought by the Standard Motor Company in 1944? Known for its sleek designs, the Triumph Roadster had a 1.8-liter inline-4 engine, producing approximately 65 horsepower. And did you know that the car was also capable of producing a top speed of 80 miles per hour with just a 4-speed manual transmission, which was a great speed for that era? But that wasn't it. The car focused on its aesthetic features, showcasing the body style of a two-door, two-seat roadster with a soft top. With over 13.5 feet in length and about 5.5 feet in breadth, the base comes in at around 8 feet and the curb weight around 2,200 pounds. But what truly made the car so special was that it was part of a small but iconic series of vehicles made by the Triumph Motor Company during the 1940s. It combined elements of both luxury and performance. Ironically, though the brand was more aimed at the stylish post-war market rather than total speed or racing performance. The 1944 Triumph Roadster, particularly the Triumph 1800 Roadster model, is valued at around $40,000 to $60,000 today. Because of its rarity and historical context, the Triumph Roadster is considered a collector's item today. Moving up on the list is, how about a car of choice for royalty, movie stars, and post-war romantics? An icon of Italian design and engineering. But did you know this classic almost didn't survive the turmoil of World War II? Any clue on which car it might be? Let's find out. Alfa Romeo was busy building the 6C2500 at the start of World War II. However, things had to take a pause when the war was in full swing. But after the war, in 1946, the brand restarted its production. The car was once again the first model to go into production. The car's engine comes with 6 cylinders and 2.4-liter engine, and they produce approximately 95 horsepower. With a unique engine layout, which is a longitudinal front engine, rear-wheel drive, the machine has a 4-speed manual transmission. Furthermore, the 6C2500 was offered in different varieties of body styles. This includes the Berlina, which is both elegant yet spacious, perfect for luxury travel, Cabriolet, which is a more open and sporty variant, and Spider, a 2-seater roadster with a more performance-oriented appeal. The 6C2500 had a length of 14.8 feet and about 5.74 feet in width. The wheelbase of the car came in at around 8.86 feet and weighed around 3,306 pounds. Right on through today, this beauty remains as one of the most highly demanded by collectors, as it has a lot of historical significance and rarity. The 1946 Alfa Romeo is valued at around $400,000 today. Want to know about a car or a car brand that became really famous and took that car to another level after being bought by Rolls-Royce? Let's go ahead and take a look. The 1946 Bentley Mark VI is a classic British luxury car that marked the brand's return to production after World War II. It was one of the first models designed and produced entirely by Bentley after the company's acquisition by Rolls-Royce in 1931. The car was a milestone in Bentley's automotive history as it marked Bentley's post-war era. Have you experienced style, performance, and luxury all together? The Bentley Mark VI is all about those. A car that defined Bentley's career, a car that made history. While talking about performance, Bentley offers a 6-cylinder, naturally aspirated engine under its hood, having a displacement of 4.3 liters, which was a lot during that period. The car had the power of 125 horses inside the engine, ready to pop out and tear down the roads. The car offered a rear-wheel drive system and a 4-speed manual transmission, which was able to produce a top speed of 145 kilometers per hour. Considering the post-war era and the weight of the vehicle, the car was able to do 0 to 60 miles per hour in around 14 to 16 seconds. Too slow, you might think, but an exceptional car provides exceptional performance for its era. Around 5,000 units of the Bentley Mark VI were produced between 1946 and 1952. This was a significant volume for a luxury car manufacturer of the time, reflecting the demand for post-war luxury vehicles. Today, it's a highly sought-after collector's car due to its rarity, luxury, and connection to the Bentley legacy. The price of the car is as low as $9,950 and maxes out at $139,900. Wondering what would be next? Don't worry, I've got you covered. It's the 1948 Aston Martin 2-liter Sports DB1. It was a significant model for Aston Martin, marking the beginning of the DB, also known as the David Brown era. The DB1 was the first car produced under the ownership of David Brown, who took control of Aston Martin in 1947. The price of the car was around 100,000 to 140,000 British pounds. This model helped to establish Aston Martin's reputation for creating stylish, high-performance vehicles. When we talk about high-performance vehicles, we're talking about four-cylinder, naturally aspirated engines giving the vehicle its life, providing a power of 90 horsepower with a displacement of a 2.6-liter engine, along with rear-wheel drive and a front engine. With a top speed of 145 kilometers per hour and doing 0 to 60 in 11 to 12 seconds, it was one of the fastest cars of its era. The DB1 was available in a two-seater roadster body style with a sleek, elegant design typical of post-war British sports cars. It had a short, compact body with an aerodynamic shape and was designed for both performance and style. Only 15 units of the Aston Martin 2-liter Sports DB1 were produced between 1948 and 1950, making it an incredibly rare and highly collectible model today. The DB1 was not about power, but a well-engineered sports car offering a thrilling driving experience, with a solid performance for its time. The 1948 Aston Martin DB1 is considered a crucial model in the history of the brand. While its production was limited, Aston Martin produced just 15 cars of the DB1 model, which helped establish Aston Martin as a manufacturer of elegant, high-performance sports cars. The car is now a highly prized collector's item due to its rarity, historical significance, and connection to the iconic DB lineage. But here's a twist you would not have seen coming. Did you know that the future generation of this car series, the DB5, was featured in James Bond movies as the most famous spy car of all time, driven by the man, the myth, 007? Think you can top off this fact? Just wait for our next pick. Next on the list, we've got the 1948 Porsche 356. It's one of the most significant models in Porsche's history, marking the brand's entry into the world of sports cars. It was the first production car built by Porsche after the company was founded by Ferdinand Porsche and his son, Ferry Porsche. The 1948 Porsche 356 laid the foundation for Porsche's reputation for creating high-performance rear-engine sports cars. The 1948 Porsche 356 engine came with an air-cooled flat-4 boxer engine and 1.1 liters for early models. The engine was a beast and produced approximately 40 horsepower. The engine's layout was Porsche's greatest achievement. It featured a rear-engine, rear-wheel drive with a 4-speed manual transmission. The 1948 Porsche 356 was offered in a coupe and cabriolet body styles. The car's body was designed by Erwin Komenda and was built by Rudder Carrosserie, a coach-building company. The early 356 had been a milestone in Porsche's career as it set out a standard that is followed by them to date. A sleek, simple, but smooth design with curves as great as a hilly road came out to be a new normal for Porsche. The 1948 Porsche 356 is the foundation of Porsche's legacy as a manufacturer of precision sports cars. It made a permanent place for Porsche in the sports car world, mainly for its innovative design, performance, and style. Even with the relatively modest specifications by today's standards, the Porsche 356 remains an iconic model and a true classic, with a strong enthusiast following and significant historical value. The 1948 Porsche 356 is valued at approximately $1,250,000 today. Imagine a car with a powerful V12 engine, a handcrafted design, and a top speed of 125 miles per hour. How did this early V12 engine manage to outpace its competition on the world's most challenging racetracks? Let's find out. Now we have reached our top 3 picks, and in third place, we've got the 1949 Ferrari 166S. Infamous as one of the most iconic models of Ferraris, this car holds an important place in the history of the brand. For starters, it was Ferrari's first production series and marked the beginning of Ferrari's success in motorsport. The 166 in its name refers to the engine displacement, and the S stands for sport, indicating that this car was designed for performance and racing. The 1949 Ferrari 166S is a classic beauty with a naturally aspirated V12 engine. It has a 2-liter capacity, delivering an impressive 140 horsepower for its time. The engine is located at the front, with power sent to the rear wheels, giving it a classic front-engine, rear-wheel drive layout. This Ferrari features a 4-speed manual transmission, allowing drivers to fully engage with its performance. As for speed, it could reach an impressive top speed of around 200 kilometers per hour, making it a true icon of power in the world of vintage cars. The 1949 Ferrari 166S is valued at around $10 million today, making it one of the most coveted and valuable classic cars in the world. Now, onto the car that captured the second place. Wondering which one it is? We've got the 1950 Maserati A6. The 1950 Maserati A6 was an innovative model for Maserati, marking Maserati's first production car after World War II, and laying the foundation for Maserati's future as a maker of luxury sports cars. The A6 was designed as a high-performance road car with a focus on style and engineering excellence, showcasing the craftsmanship that Maserati would become known for. The 1950 Maserati A6 comes with a 6-cylinder, naturally aspirated engine with a displacement of 1.8 liters. The engine was packed with a power of 85 horses, making it one's true desire. The car featured a front engine and a rear-wheel drive with a 4-speed manual gearbox, which was capable of grazing the winds at 160 to 177 kilometers per hour speed. The Maserati A6 was initially available in 2 body styles: a 2-door coupe designed for luxury and performance, and a 2-seater roadster Spider, often with custom coachwork by renowned Italian bodybuilders like Carrozzeria, Pininfarina, and Vignali. The Maserati A6 holds a crucial place in Maserati's history, as it helped establish the company's reputation as a manufacturer of both high-performance and luxurious cars. The A6 laid the highlight for future Maserati models like the A6 G2000 and the Maserati 3500 GT, which made the brand's legacy in the automotive world. The 1950 Maserati A6 is valued at around $312,888 today. Last but not least, we present to you the 1946 Cisitalia 202. It's truly one of the most iconic cars in the history of automotive design and innovation. The 202 was one of the first post-World War II cars to combine modern engineering, performance, and art all in one package. Its unique streamlined design and cutting-edge features made it a symbol of Italian automotive excellence. The 1946 Cisitalia 202 comes with 4 cylinders, a naturally aspired engine, and a displacement of 1.1 liters. The 1946 Cisitalia 202 engine produces approximately 50 horsepower and has a layout of front-engine, rear-wheel drive, and it also has a cool feature where the car was equipped with a water-cooled engine. The Cisitalia 202 had a 4-speed manual transmission, which could help you reach a top speed of 137 kilometers per hour. The Cisitalia 202 was offered in a 2-door coupe with an elegant aerodynamic design. But that's not all. It was also available in an open 2-seater roadster model, and it occasionally had custom coachwork by other Italian coach builders. Even though the car featured a lot of variants, nothing was able to beat the coupe. The 1946 Cisitalia 202 is a crucial model in automotive history, as it represents a perfect blend of performance, design, and engineering. Its streamlined appearance and advanced engineering place it at the forefront of post-war automotive development, and it is now considered a classic. The 1946 Cisitalia 202 is valued at approximately $303,132 today. But here's a twist about the car. Do you want to know what it is? The car got its name from its producer, an Italian automaker, Cisitalia. Isn't that interesting? Did we miss out on any gems from the 1940s? Let us know in the comments down below. And while you're at it, make sure you smash that subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you never miss another update.